My name's Caroline Dinenage, and I am the Member of Parliament for the Gosport constituency, which includes Hill Head, which is where we are today. And I am with one of my most remarkable constituents, Alice Hendy, who started an incredible charity called Ripple. Alice, tell us about the charity, how it all started.
So Ripple started in memory of my brother Josh, who at the age of 21 took his own life in November of 2020. And in the immediate aftermath of losing Josh, I found that he had been going on the internet and he'd been searching for how he could take his own life. Those searches, very sadly, provided my brother with tips, encouragement, even instructions on how he could do so. So I've created a piece of technology called Ripple, and it intercepts and intervenes anybody out there who is also struggling, who is also going on the internet and looking for harmful content to do with self-harm and suicide. And instead, it signposts that person to much needed mental health support services.
I mean, it's a remarkable thing to do, to build something so positive out of something so tragic. But talk me through how it works. So someone goes online, and what happens next?
Somebody would go online and they would carry out a harmful search to do with self-harm and suicide. Ripple would then pop up, exactly like a pop-up. You're forced to stop and to pause. There's a short breathing exercise at the beginning. And then once that breathing exercise is finished, it signposts the person to a message of hope that things will get better, and then a selection of different mental health resources where they can get access to the help that they need. And that includes helplines like Samaritans or NHS 111, but it could also be via text through Shout, or via web chat through Calm, or via a physical event like Andy's Man Club.
Yeah.
Or apps you can download on your phone from Stay Alive, the grassroots charity. There's lots and lots of support out there. It's just knowing where to go to get it.
And it's different from what would normally have happened in the past when you and I first met. I think all that would have happened if you'd have gone and searching for this sort of content would have been a signpost to the Samaritans telephone line.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people don't want to use that.
Exactly. Samaritans do a fantastic job and they help huge numbers of people every year. But there isn't just the Samaritans out there that exists. Lots of people, particularly young people and particularly men, don't like to talk over the phone. My brother was one of them. He was 21 and he was a young man, and he would not call a helpline and open up to a stranger about how he's feeling.
Yeah.
So giving him other options to get support, like text or web chat or an app, would have been beneficial to him.
Have you had much feedback from companies, people that have used the help that you provide? I mean, what are you hearing back from those who've engaged with it?
It's been nothing but positive. Ripple is completely free for schools, colleges, universities, charities, parents. We regularly get feedback coming in through the website from people that have used it. I think the most powerful feedback that I have received, though, has come from 32 individuals who have taken the time to very courageously approach us and say, Ripple has intervened. Ripple came up for me when I was searching for something.
Wow.
And I'm still here as a result of it.
Those sort of first-hand testimonies are one of the most powerful things you can have. I mean, that really is quite remarkable, and that's why you've got the semicolon as your motif.
Yes.
We've seen in a bench right here on Hill Head waterfront.
Yeah,
because it's symbolic, isn't it?
It is. The semicolon is and has risen as the international symbol of surviving suicide. If you use a semicolon in a sentence, it would indicate that the sentence isn't over and there's more to come. And what we're saying to people is, keep going, that there's more to come from you.
Now, I'm really proud of you because you're obviously one of my local constituents, but I'm not the only one. You've received a lot of recognition and some incredible awards for what you've done, such as the Centre for Social Justice. I know that's not why you did it, but what does that actually mean to you when you receive that kind of recognition?
It's always very unexpected. You know, I've never have and never will do this for backslaps or recognition. But every time that something like the CSJ Awards comes along or we receive an award at the charity, for me, it's about getting awareness out there and more people becoming aware of what we do. And downloading Ripple at home for their daughter as a result, and going to their son's school and telling them about Ripple as a result. That's what it's all about. And the more people that know about this, the more lives it's going to save.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's absolutely right. And you're now basically out there around the world. From starting off with just you've now got a team, you've got worldwide organisations that are picking up what you do, but it has still got very much local roots here in our constituency.
Yeah.
How would you say that it benefits our local community as well as wider out there across the world?
So Ripple was an idea that I came up with quite literally in my bedroom in Stubbington. So to know now that it's in 110 countries around the world is unbelievable to me. This is a free piece of technology that we can help and support schools, colleges, universities to deploy and roll out to safeguard all of their students and young people. But it's also something that parents can download at home for free to safeguard their children and young people. We're here to help with deploying it and rolling it out. We're here to answer any questions. You never know what your young person might be looking at on the internet. And Ripple is that safety net in the background to provide that support to people who need it most.
Yeah, and at a time when they most desperately need it.
Yeah.
So you've had a lot of fantastic interactions with individuals and business. What about government? What would be your message for government? What more could government do to support you and what you do?
We just want this piece of technology to sit in the background in every school, every college and every university in this country so that it comes up when people need it most. We are experiencing a mental health crisis in this country and we need to be doing everything we can to safeguard the people that need it most.
Alice, you're remarkable. You've turned something that was just the most awful tragedy into something that is saving lives. I'm so grateful for everything that you do for not just people in the Gosport constituency, but around the world. Thank you for everything. And I hope the government and big tech listen and that Ripple is rolled out even further so that your fantastic work can continue.
Thank you so much.